Evening, ma'am. How are you?
Very good evening, and I'm perfectly fine. Thanks for asking. What about you?
I'm absolutely fine. And today I can say that I'm on the cloud nine by connecting you.
But you might have connected with so many people.
Yeah, I connected, but you are so experienced, and that is why I want to say that.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for your words. Would you like
Because
to tell
I all, yeah, okay.
something
Yes,
about
yes.
you? Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I would like to say something about me. My name is Shubha, and I'm a homemaker. I have two kids. I'm living at home. I'm not doing any job. And for learning English, nowadays I'm running a YouTube channel and I'm connecting with the people to practice English.
It's a very good thing. These days, I have seen so many moms, young moms, they have started
Yeah.
learning, working on this language these days. And that way, I feel YouTube has given them very good exposure also.
Yeah, yeah, because we are sitting at home without doing anything uselessly. So that is the good way that we can utilize our time by doing that.
Hmm. And
Yeah.
since how long have you been connecting with different people?
It's been I think 3 months, around 3 months. Yeah.
Just started your journey.
Yeah, I started my journey before 3 months ago.
Okay. And what is your, would you like to tell me about your qualification, your degrees?
Okay. Yeah, ma'am, I'm well educated. I have done MA in English literature and I have also done MPhil.
Any intention about working as a teacher in this language in any school or college?
Yeah, I was when I was unmarried, so that time used to do job as a teacher, and I have lots of experience. I can say that I have 6 or 7 years of experience in teaching line.
Your children, they just grow up. Do you have any plans to go back to any school or the college for the job?
Yeah, ma'am. It is now this session. Now next session, I'm expecting to do that. I will try to uh, do job somewhere if I find a good job for me, suitable job for me, because I have to take out the childrens also. So it will be good if I get the job in the same school where I get admit my children.
Hmm. So that would be a good thing if you three of you go to the same institution in the morning and you are back at the same time.
Yeah.
That would be good for your kids as well as for you as well.
Yeah, so yeah, I am finding that type of atmosphere. So if I will get, so I will definitely do.
Okay. You have already done your master's in English
Yeah,
and now you say you're working on your language. I think
yeah,
you are not working on your language, you might be working on your communication skills, I guess.
yeah. I am working on my communication because when I left the job, so I lost all the things, my confidence, my communication skills, and all the things I lost. I think say so. It's very hard to communicate with someone. So that is why I'm polishing my language. I can say.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Good spirit, I must say. Okay. And you are confident about your language because you are from the same field, like you did your degree in uh,
Yeah,
English itself. But
yeah.
normally, the person who are on this platform, majority of them, they are from non-English background. So that's why they feel that they must work on their language as well. And normally, the persons who are not from English background or who have not done their graduation or their masters in English, they find it difficult to converse in English because in majority of the cases, their fundas, their basics are not clear. And somebody is finding a problem with the grammar, somebody is battling with you can say pronunciation kind of thing or the tense rules, etc. I just want to know, are your all the concepts very much clear? Or when you are talking somebody on this platform, you try to lay a special emphasis on some particular module of this language?
Yeah, so first of all, I want to say that I have a bit enough knowledge of about grammars. Okay, I have enough knowledge about grammars because I was teaching English grammar when I was a teacher. So that time I used to teach English grammar, and I can say that that time I was taking a spoken English classes to for the
Oh,
students. And yeah, as well as I had I have done PGDC, postgraduate diploma in computer
PGDC.
application. So that time I was teaching both students, spoken students and computer students. So that time it was very easy, but after leaving the job, it is difficult.
Okay, one question. Because you say that your basics are clear so far as grammar is concerned. Can you give some very easy peasy kind of some tips for the viewers? Because mostly the people, they are scared of grammar, and normally a number of times they ask one question: is grammar important for communication skills? What is your take on it, Shubh?
Okay, so if I talk about only the communication, so the little bit knowledge of grammar is enough for only communication. But if you are going in deeply, if we want to become a teacher, if we want to teach our kids and our students, so that time deep knowledge of uh, rules and everything is required, because if we don't have any knowledge about the grammar rules and structures, so how can we explain the rules, how can we explain the language to our kids and to our students? So yes, if we only want to communication, if we are talking to convey our message to the people, so that time little bit knowledge of English is enough. But if we are supposing to become a teacher or to go any specific field, so that is enough, that is uh, necessary to having a knowledge of English rules, structures and grammar.
So that way, the moral of the story is that in any way, whether you talk about communication skills or you talk about the other aspects of the language, other aspects, I mean, like when we say communication, it means we are just talking about the spoken part. And so far as the spoken part is concerned, we can say we can go ahead with the minimal amount of the knowledge of grammar. But if we have to write something, or we want to seek job in that field
Yeah.
where we are supposed to acquaint the students with all the modules of this language, so that way one should have the thorough knowledge of this language, mean
Yeah.
thorough knowledge of grammar. It is very important.
Yeah.
And it is, I too agree with you, Shubha, that okay, to begin with, it's okay because you must start your journey as early as possible. I would like to say that you shouldn't wait that first of all, I must learn the grammar rules, only then I will start speaking. You start
Yeah.
speaking, but side by side, you keep on honing your, this. Other modules of the language, like if you are not you feel that you are not comfortable with grammar, you don't have the enough knowledge of this grammar, you should try to acquire or acquaint yourself with grammar
Yes.
as well. This is very important. Tenses are very important. Pronunciation, everything is very important because it is a complete package.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so if we want to learn English, so we should focus on speaking, but as well as we should work on the grammar rules and structures also.
Do you have any easy kind of tips uh, to learn grammar?
Sorry, ma'am, I
From
didn't
the
get you.
where from the students must start if they want to learn grammar, like they don't have enough knowledge of grammar, in what way they should start their journey?
Okay, so if they are a student of a school, if they are a school going student, so they should start from the basics. I can say from the parts of speech and along with the tenses. Okay, but if they are college going or a job doing person, so they should must focus on the advanced structures and modal verbs, because when we want to speak, so modal verbs and advanced structures helps a lot, because
Hmm.
there are ready-made structures which we can use according to the situation, so that is a fast learning.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Good.
It's my experience, because when I started learning, so I first started I had little bit knowledge about parts of speech, then I focused on the grammar rules, model verbs.
Hmm. Because I asked you this question because you are already master in this subject. So you
Yeah,
can have the better, you can say, insight of this language.
yeah.
Good.
But I want to mention here that why I did the masters in English. I was a
Uh,
totally student of Hindi medium and government school. So when I did graduation, so that time I realized there's no value of graduation in art. I was a student of art side. So that time there's no benefit of art students. So I realized no, I lost so much thing and I can't do in my future. So that time when I realized no, I don't have knowledge about English. So I started learning English and I took admission in MA. Then I worked a lot and I gained my knowledge on English and fluency also.
in after completing your graduation, you realized that your art subject
Yeah,
is of no much use to you.
yeah.
Okay, then you
Because
chose
society
English.
is society. Because I was not worries about that, but the society always say that, oh, you are doing an BA, it's not so much useful. So that time we realized that okay, that is not very respectful thing. So that time I realized no, I have to do something best. Then I took
And
admission in MA.
okay, once you are
Yeah.
done with your MA, could you feel any change in the attitude of the people around you? Or people might be thinking like this. A
Uh,
number of times that the actual picture is not like that. Because people do graduation with the social sciences kind of subjects, and after that they sit for competitive exams, and many of them they become bureaucrats. They become top level bureaucrats, isn't it? So every
yeah.
subject has its value. I feel that the candidates like us who have, you can say, acquired their schooling or college with the, you can say, the in the native language or in the regional languages, I think we
Yeah.
grow up with that kind of complex inside our minds. Because
Yes.
whenever because we see people around us, maybe 1 out of 10 who converse in English, and they leave an impact on our minds. And it
Yes.
is something which is, you know, which pops up inside our minds. Nobody says anything about it, but it is something which all of a sudden arises inside our minds, because that is actually our feeling. We take it that way. That is our feeling, that the person who converses in English, they are better off, or they have a better status, because this is something related to the complexes inside our minds. I
Yes.
feel,
Yes.
I feel it that way. Nice, nice, nice. And
There was a teacher, I never forget her. So she helped me a lot. I took my books to her and I requested her, ma'am, please explain all the things in Hindi, so can so that I can understand whatever is written on that novel or poetry, drama and fiction. All the books I carried with her to her, and she explained all the things to me every day.
This is a very good quality of yours, Shubha, because from your this part of conversation, I could make out that you have that instinct of learning something, growing.
Yeah.
So I could feel it out of this part of conversation, and that way I can say simply say nothing can stop you. It is I won't say
Yeah,
rarest of
thanks.
the rare.
Thank you.
People have these kinds of qualities, but their number is very less. And this is a very good quality if you have that instinct that you want to do something in your life. I feel that in your own perspective, I say that you start respecting yourself more. You are not dependent on anybody else. You can say verdict or the confirmation or the information or anything or affirmation, isn't it? So that is a good
Yes,
thing.
yes.
So I also believe in this saying that keep on learning whatever comes your way and always compete with yourself. Never compare yourself with anybody else. You don't need that the people should come and acknowledge you. If you are with the gain gaining knowledge, you are becoming a better version of yourself day by day. I think you are done with it. And this is your success.
Yeah. Thank you.
That way, very good, Shubha. All the best wishes from my side. I always love to converse with the people who have the zeal to grow, who have the zeal, who have the passion for this language, and who want to do something in their life and who want to become the better version of themselves. So that thing I could smell inside you. So all the best wishes, Shubha.
Yeah.
Uh, See you some other time in future. Till
Oh,
then,
I
goodbye.
absolutely I try to connect with you because I had very much pleasure. I'm
Thank
so
you, dear.
happy connected with you. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye. Have a nice day, ma'am. Have a great day.
You too. You too. Thank you.